I'm in the heart of Farmington Bay, one of the great flyways in the world. Now, hunting starts here Saturday. So I just had a really great conversation with a sportsman and his son from Tooele. That's him. Old school hunter. He says, yeah, I love the ducks. I love the birds. I'm very picky, whatever. I says, yeah, until we have the sportsman step forward, because the left, they've turned into, hippie crick greenwashing well petter. They're Lulu, and the radical right, Jesus coming back, Jesus coming back. They want this to happen. I mean, it's disgusting. So I want to say this to lunatic Trump. Okay, just manage the force. That's what's causing all this. Then how do you explain this? And by the way, I document the shit out of this. The level is right here at my feet in 2012. Right there's the level. Right here. You think this is a collapse? This is one of the greatest ecosystems on the face of the earth right here. Gone. Acutely. It's heartbreaking. Now, so this is important. So in 2014, 2015, from Alaska, right here at Farmington Bay, I'm the guy that keeps track because they won't do their job over there. Oh, they're always closed. The eagles come here between 6 and 800. Okay, between 6 and 800. That's the number pre-Fukushima. So, remember in 2014, all of them were staggering like they were drunk gonzo. Couldn't figure it out. Scientists were mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered. So then we finally minute down the grebes. What's a grebe? It's the small fish on the freshwater edge of the Great Salt Lake. That's what they feed on. It was the grebes. What killed the grebes? Then they just stop. So we got Dugway right there. We have Energy Solutions nuclear waste dump site right there. We have a stair cycle right there. They're going to move by 2018. It's what year? They burn Mad Cow right there in Bountiful. We have the refineries. How about U.S. Magnesium right there? But the big crowning jewel, Fukushima. So, the farmer stealing the water. My work proves the farmer stealing the water out of this is about 8% of this collapse. 8%. You heard me right. This lake lives and breathes 18 inches a day in this heat wave. This epic drought, which I call the Fuktonium fucking heat bubble over the western United States, all predicted by me. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the field work, then you defend your work. I've defended this fucking work fucking fiercely and the amount of work I do is staggering. This is a fucking ecological catastrophe, acute from hell. We just had a conversation about our favorite ducks. I says, I like the redheads, and he's talking about the pintails and big, beautiful northern mallards. And then we got really into a great conversation about the tundras. So I've been keeping track. You know how many eagles we've had the last several years? 8, 12, 22, down from 600. Well, they don't come. My buddy says that a bunch of them moved up into the canyon right there and were feeding on something up there a couple years ago. I wasn't able to verify that, but it's a guy I know pretty good. He's a smart dude. He says there was quite a few eagles that moved. They've had to move. There's no grade. Same with the blue herons. I mean, I just got a really good footage of a, blue heron. There's the blue heron, man-made nest right over there. I counted 4 total, but I found one out on the edge. One. Used to be literally hundreds of them here. This is not a freaking gradual collapse. The state of Utah says we got a plan to fix. By the way, I'm the only one everybody used to laugh at me. I predicted this before it happened. And this hasn't been going on for years. When I was in the bone marrow transplant center right there at LDS, remember? I got to get out to the jetty. I've documented. Remember when I dyed my hair blue, if it ever grew back? When Nora, who made Silkwood, died of ammo. Wouldn't you think that'd be a big story? The woman who made Silkwood, Karen Silkwood, the great died of ammo leukemia in 2012, the same time I got it. Where's Meryl Streep on that one? Nobody takes the nuclear energy crime syndicate on. So, I'm doing the work. My old beat up freaking car, good Lord. I don't know how she keeps going. But, that's 85 here. Oh, that's normal. No, it hasn't rained here in fucking, but a few minutes in 6, 7, 8 months. But we've had some mega storms in the last 8 years, but basically a dry, hot. It's, 20 degrees above normal every day, all fucking day for years on end. Once in a while we'll get a dramatic storm that's epic, roll through, and Jesus coming back. Well, I hope he hurries the fuck up, and I hope he wears a mask, because it's algae toxic. You know, what killed the grebes? I mean, it's the greatest environmental, ecological, acute collapse in world history, the Western United States. Well, the whole Earth, for that matter, post-Fukushima. Tide pools died in 2012. You know, it's all coincidence, bro. You know, the salmon collapse on cue, that's my work again, Kevin Blanch. Grebes fucking die. What killed them? There used to be 2 big weather balloons right up there. I used to video them post-Fukushima. And I went to everybody. What are those? What are they? And shh, don't tell anybody. A guy told me they're radiation Fukushima detection balloons out there, right over the Energy Solutions dump site. He wouldn't go on camera. Nobody will go on camera with me. I even asked this guy. Nobody's fucking, because I don't know why, but I know what everybody's afraid of, you know. So Trump says it's just mismanagement of the forest. What's this? What's this? Oh, the farmer's still in the water out, which is a part of it, but it's 8% of it. It's the acute, epic fuck. We got a plan. I told the governor's council, what's your plan? Pray or rain dance? Because that's your only 2 fucking options at this point. Because nobody's going to take on the nuclear energy crime syndicate. It is a me and he's an old store like me, old. We were talking about when the sheep all dead out there in 1968 right there, and that great photo they crawled out there. You know, now it's a sheeple they're gassing. Fukushima's a plasma. This is a catastrophe from hell. This is a sad, sad ecological fucking catastrophe. And it's acute. You know, this whole thesis has been going on for years. It's total bullshit. Break up the forest. Some guy from Queens never been camping in his fucking life. Why a chain of migratory sites? I mean, this is one of the great wetlands on the face of the earth. Right here. I grew up here on all of it. I'll get around the whole lake. I'll get on the backside. I'm not taking that old car out there. You know, it's a catastrophe. It's a fucking acute ecological. Oh, it's just been going. No, it hasn't been going on for years. It's an ecological acute catastrophe. Stay tuned.